Okay, today we're going to do percent of change. Percent of change is exactly what it sounds like. It's how much have you changed? What percent have you changed? So to find it, it's really just a formula. You put in the numbers and you get an answer. And big hint, your teacher might let you use a calculator on these. So we start out by doing the new amount minus the original amount, and we're going to divide whatever that is by the original amount, and at the end we're going to multiply it by 100 just so it comes out to be a percent. That's why they call it percent of change. Okay, so for our first problem, we're going to look at a weight loss thing, and this is a common use of percent of change. So Terry weighed 225 pounds. He started exercising. After 3 months, he weighed 175 pounds. Find the percent of change. So we'll do the new amount, which was 175, minus the original amount, which was 225, and we'll place that over the original amount, 225, and we'll multiply it by 100. Okay? So we'll end up with negative 50 divided by 225, and don't forget we're going to multiply it by 100 at the end. And when we do this, if you do several steps together, you'll end up with negative 22.2%. Or we could say a decrease of 22.2%. Now this is a repeater, by the way. All right, so let's look at our next problem. Okay, so now we're going to deal with a problem with Tiffany. She was 60 inches tall in the 7th grade, and then she grew to be 64 inches tall in the 8th grade. So that's our two important facts that we're looking for, 64 inches and 60 inches. So in order to do this, we have to do the new minus the old over the old, or new minus original over original. So the new amount is 64 minus 60 divided by 60 times 100. Because all we're doing is the new amount minus the old amount over the old amount times 100. So this will end up being 4 over 60 times 100. And when we do that, we end up getting around 6%. It's actually going to be 6.6 repeating. So about 6.6%. In this case, it's a positive amount because the amount increased. Now, if we go to the next one, Adrian had $60 in the bank in May. By August, he had $450 in the bank. Find the percent of change. Well, in this case, it should come out a negative number because it went down. So we're going to do 450 minus 600, that was the original amount, divided by 600, and of course we're going to multiply it by 100. So this should end up being 150 over 600, and whatever that comes out to be, we're going to multiply it by 100. And in this case, it should be about 25. This is negative 150. So that means this answer will be negative 25% because it's a 25% decrease. So you can either say it's a negative 25% change, or you can say it's a decrease of 25%. Whatever you do, don't say it was a negative decrease because that's a double negative and that doesn't work. So remember, new minus original over original times 100.